Oh yeah, there we are live. Good morning, everyone. Happy weekend. Woohoo! It's raining on on my side. Balkiso, is it raining there?
Well, it's a little bit cloudy. It's not raining. It's a little bit chilly. But
Oh,
above
okay.
all, yeah, we.
We're having rain since last night. My name is Melissa. I'm a parent of two, originally from the Philippines, now living in Canada. And aside from running this online business, helping busy parents to create that extra income stream without compromising family time, and from what you are currently doing. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Balkisu.
Yeah, woo!
It's Tuffy. Woohoo!
It's Stampede here in Calgary, and it was amazing yesterday. I actually saw Shania Twain. I was doing the video. I'm like, okay, I have a celebrity here. So, but it's a pleasure though. So if you see me wearing hats or see me wearing or people wearing hats, here in Alberta, this is an occasion where people come from all over the world just to watch and be present with the rodeo shows and all of that. So we're all celebrating this moment. My name is Balki, so I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a former digital business owner, I'm a child of God, most especially. And I am a full time digital business owner originally from Sierra Leone, and I'm living in Canada. So don't scroll, stay tuned. We want to just dig into this topic and see who can relate to what we're talking about today, right, Melissa?
That is so right. Today's topic, guilty pleasures. Of course, aside from us being a mom and me running digital business, traditional business, of course, we will get to the point that we want something else. We set aside the business, what we are supposed to be doing, what distract us, right? We have those guilty pleasures. Yesterday, I don't know, are you familiar with Malteser's chocolate?
With what?
Multi-source chocolate,
No,
those
no.
circle chocolates that has wafer inside.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. That countries. Yeah. My kids love. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I might not pronouncing it right, but I know how it tastes.
Very addictive, right?
Yes, it's like popcorn, and then I've been eating that since yesterday. And of course, I said I shouldn't be eating this. I said, Ron, throw this away because I always see it, I always eat it. And then Ron said, it's okay. It makes you happy. Eat it. I said, I know it makes me happy, but it creates, because it's so sweet. My skin is so sensitive, and then tomorrow you would see I have pimple here, pimple there. So that's my guilty pleasure. And then yeah, that is what Ron said. Eat it because it makes you happy. Because you're not going. You know your limits.
Mhm.
You know your limits with your guilty pleasures. I'm not sure if you have guilty pleasures that hold you back from doing what you are supposed to be doing. I think all of us, many of us have that guilty pleasures, right? What's your guilty pleasures, Valkisu?
Oh boy. If I tell people, my kids get mad at me. Well,
Shucks.
but I've actually had to make a change, a pivot to that. I love to be informed, so I love the news, and
Oh,
yeah, so I will be watching TV for a long time, over and over and over and over again, getting all this information and just getting to know what's happening around my surrounding. But there are times, where you need to make a switch when it comes to that, because if I'm watching the TV all the time, or for example, I'm watching Netflix all the time, it ends up to be that I'm consuming so much time wherein I would have been able to do something else fruitful. And but just let's be honest. I want to just speak to even with the parents here, right? Parenting itself is a full-time job, and we understand that. So you want those moments wherein you need to do the things that are worthwhile just for you, and you just want to just be. You just want to switch off that parenting job and be just you, being just Bakis, being just Melissa. And juggling all of that could be really difficult sometimes. For me, I had to focus on the things that being the fact that yes, I want to watch TV, I want to watch Netflix, but is that giving me the fulfillment that I need as a parent? Is that giving me the the dreams that I have that I want to achieve at the moment? So it's just a pivot. It's just a mindset shift that I had to make for myself. But yeah, watching TV, Netflix
I
was
was
my
the other day I was like, of course, doing the business, right? Doing content creation, education, educate, inspire, tells success story of other business owners, and then it on my feed a game that I used to play pop up. So of course
Mm,
I said, okay, maybe I should take a break on business creation, and I downloaded the app. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. It looks like Candy Crush, but this one is Royal Match. So it's the same royal combination. So I said, okay, I'll take a break from the business. I'll just play for a bit. And then there, it got me hooked up again. And I said, okay, one more level, one more level. And then played, and then another level. I said, okay, okay, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And then I see my time. I'm staying on the game already. So I said, okay, stop. So that time, that day, I was able to stop it. But the next day, I played again. So I said, oh no. I said, okay, 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. I give myself 5 minutes to play. And then it pop up again. So it distracts me. You know what? Last night I deleted the game. I deleted it because every time that I am thinking I'm tired on the business, I'm going to play a game. And then, yeah, that will hold me back instead of I already created. I mean, we need a break, right? We need a
we do,
break. But,
we do.
but time is precious as well.
Hmm.
Time flies. You have to like some of us, and I know one digital business owner, he gave always a timer. He set a timer. He would say, okay, 5 minutes. Okay, I'm allowed to play game. I'm allowed to play Netflix. I'm allowed to watch TV. But he would set a timer, 15 minutes, let's say. Once the timer is 15 minutes up, okay, done, done. So that is how he stopped himself from staying on this guilty pleasures. I mean, we are not what you call that? We are not forcing you not to do those guilty pleasures, because that is also a kind of break for you. And
Hmm.
if that break will help you to become more productive again, do
Hmm.
it. There's nothing wrong taking a break and then having those chocolate bar or
Yeah, I
something.
agree. It's so when you're talking about games, like it's so amazing that I've been playing this game. It's called Jewel Classic,
Okay.
and I have been playing it for over from COVID time. And what happened? What happened was that me playing with it, I something happened with my old phone, and it crashed. And then I had to start all over again. I was so mad, and I was like
Oh.
level 1,000 and something. And then I started it. I started it all over again, and now I'm at level 3,000 and something. But yeah, it takes your time, and if you don't play one day, right, it brings you back down. I'm like, no. But I hear you out. We need that. We're not saying don't do that, because that simple act could be really the version of actually be the version of your sanity, right? Wherein you need to just take a breath. I'm doing this. I'm going to the kids' games. I'm going to all these activities. I don't even have a time to breathe. Do that for yourself, but don't let that overwhelm you. But just as Melissa is saying, it's like time is so precious. We know we want to do all these little things. We want to play our games. We want to take that time for ourselves. While at the same time, the time that outside of that, what are we doing to maximize ourselves or our dreams to become realities? Right? What are we doing outside of that? Because time waits for no man. The only thing that one of the things that you will say about time is once it's gone, it's gone. You cannot have it back. So what are you doing with the time that you have when you're not playing those games, when you're not watching those Netflix? Are you using it to build your dreams? Are you using it to build a legacy for your kids? Are you using it to build a business? Are you using it something that is going to be long lasting? As I always say, there's this quotation. It says, "Live your life." Live, as you would like to live your life. Leave. So, what are you doing each and every moment, that present at the present time that you have with you, those precious moments? What are you doing with your life so that you can live the life that you really you want, and you can leave a legacy for your family and your loved ones? What are you doing, right?
Yeah, I agree on that. And you know what's the beauty of this business? The beauty of this business is this business wants us to give this time freedom. They don't require us to, okay, do this content and then you have to submit it by this date, or create this reel or a post that needed to be submitted on this. We don't have any of that. You could work on the business anytime and anywhere you you can. So there's no requirement actually. You know, just the recent day I was watching this the meeting, the online meeting, and it's so nice that to know one of the business owner, she has a ticket to go to the personal convention at Chula Vista, California, but at the date falls on the date where her daughter is taking an entrance exam, college entrance exam, and she wanted to be there for her daughter. She did not attend the Chula Vista in-person event, but she bought a ticket, the virtual one, so she could still attend. So imagine
Mhm.
that our company is giving us that time that you could choose whether you are going, they're not going to require you, it's not, you are not obligated to go to the convention, but they will give you option to still be there because they broadcast it online, and there's also a replay that you could watch anytime, because that is what the business, okay, promise is not a nice word, but this is what the business is giving you, your time. We are not giving you extra plate on your extra stress on your plate, but this business will give you time with your family. So imagine that it allows you to be there for your family. So this is what the nicest thing about this business, because it creates time, right? It doesn't require you to like do this, or you have to maintain this, that you have to really struggle on, then um, getting all that chaos just to be done, right? No, it,
Yeah,
it it chooses you, it chooses your family,
absolutely. You're
right?
talking about this and you're talking about time, and it's just kind of dropping to my spirit here. It's like, what is life?
Mm.
What is life if it's not meant to be lived? Right? We're all, it's like a helter skelter all around. We're going to school, we're taking the kids to school early in the morning, washing and doing all those things. We're running to go to this job just so that we can provide for the kids. Sometimes not just one job, sometimes two jobs, and sometimes people three part-time jobs, just so that they can make ends meet. And then you look, it's just like a cycle. You wake up, you go to work, two, three jobs, you come back, you wake up. Are you really living? Are you really living life? Is that the cycle that you want for yourself? Yes, those are responsibilities, those are things that we have to do, but we don't necessarily need to do them if we tap into the right resource. And that's what Melissa and I are explaining here to you. That's what we're offering here to you. We are digital business owners, that an opportunity wherein it gives you that time flexibility. What does time flexibility mean? For you to have that time flexibility, you need money. And money helps you to be able to live your life in the way that you're able to pay for those bills without any worrying about, okay, where is my next income going to come from? You're able to spend that quality time with your kids, for the parents that are out there listening, so that you treasure those moments that truly matters. You're able to travel as you wish and see places around the world that you only most people will only be able to see on pictures or on the screen, on videos. You are able to pay off those debts because those debts are drowning us. because that's the reason why most people are having those 2, 3 jobs. But when you have money and you're able to spend with this business, allows you to earn in 4, 5 figures a month, irrespective of you not physically working, because we have an automated system that does that for us. What are you waiting for? And I ask this question that I keep asking people who are watching us day in and day out. How hungry are you for change? Are you satisfied with where you are at? Do you think that life could be different? Only if you make one decision that has changed my life, one decision that has changed Melissa's life. Give yourself grace for the past mistakes that you have made, or for the past obstacles that you had to climb in order to get where you are. But still, it seems as if life is still the same. You're still stuck where you were in 2015, where you were in 2020, where you were in 2004, for 2024. This is 2005, and we're halfway through this year, and you want 2026 to be different. How hungry are you for change? Make that
Yes.
difference for yourself. Take that decision today. Reach out to either Melissa and reach out to myself and watch a free webinar. One decision change your lives, and that could be free. Give yourself grace. You deserve to feel good. Making a decision that will change your life and that of your family.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah, just one decision away. Just check it out because the information that we are giving you is free. It's like the Balkisu always wanted to watch news. I love playing games. So what works for you might not work for me too. That is your guilty pleasures. And you know what? Because I have a 4-year-old, right? Gabriel is only 4 years old. So if I am busy trying to finish a content that I am going to post, and then Gabriel is here like bugging me or wanting to play with me, of course, let's admit it. I'm going to like, come on, let me just finish this. Let me just finish this. But then I will realize that why am I doing the business? The reason why am I doing the business is because I wanted to spend more time with him, right? So when you said time flexibility, the business doesn't require us to do this and to do that. I will set aside my business. I will become calming down. And then I said, this is the reason why I'm building this business because I wanted to spend more time with him. And now he wants me to play with him. This is the time that I want. So I'm setting aside the business and then I play with him. My business is still running on automation in the background. So nothing is left behind. The content that I'm doing, no one requires me to do it. It's just me trying to do it. But nothing is required. So if you are actually, people are like complaining a lot that they got stuck, that they got, like Balkisu said, do not look for a change if you are still doing the same thing. Right? Don't look for a change. And you know what? This morning I'm having breakfast, and I realized because I talked to a business owner as well last night, and she said she is she started the business because she's preparing for her retirement. And this morning I realized retirement is good. That is good because you could do anything you want. But to know what you are going to do, you wake up in the morning, no one's requiring you to do anything. I am happy that what we are doing right now, what I am doing part time, is a long term business. And I'm
Mhm.
learning every day. I am learning every day that is actually, let's say, more than with what I have faith in university, right? But what we are learning is like, it's an everyday learning. So imagine even if I retire, I'm going to
Mhm.
do something. I
Yes.
am doing something and I'm learning every day.
Yeah.
The beauty of the business, right?
Yeah. That's the beauty. And for someone out there, just want to encourage someone. Just as you say, we're meant like we go to school, we get a job, we save for retirement, and then why are we not? Life is a journey. It's not a destination. Why are we just waiting until we retire to enjoy life? If you have the opportunity to build wealth wherein you start enjoying life like most people are in their 30s, in this business, in their 40s, even before they're 65, why not take on that? Sometimes, like somebody was telling me, they waited until they were 65 and then They once they retired, 3 days after they found out that they had cancer.
Oh,
So what were you working all those years for? Now this
yes.
is what happened. So enjoy the
Yeah.
moment. You have the opportunity right here in front of you. Take it. Don't wait until you're 65 or 67 to retire to enjoy the moment.
Mm,
Build
you're
up
right.
something so with this digital business, as Melissa is saying, gives you the opportunity to do so that you can start enjoying life even in your 20s. You can start enjoying life in your 30s, 40s, and no more and more, much more. Do it. Register for that free information. Someone out there, if this is not for you, share it with someone that this will resonate with. You see our QR codes on the bottom. You can use another phone to scan it. Otherwise, you can message us or you can register on our website for free information. Okay? We want to thank you all for your time. We thank you for believing in us. We thank you for supporting us. Share this information to as many people as possible so that if it helps either one person, it will be a benefit to you. Until next time, we want to thank you again. God bless you. Step out in faith and do the right thing for yourself and for your family.
Bye, everyone. Happy